Guys, welcome back to another one of our taste test streams. Streams? What the hell is a stream?
I don't know. You did that one.
Oh dear lord.
Though I do miss the counter.
Yeah, we're gonna hold on. Let me fix that real quick because that does make things a little bit easier for us.
True.
Broadcast settings.
So I guess we have
Advanced
to see the
settings.
So we have to view.
We have to include the camera.
And then the
No.
spectator comments only.
It's just the spectator comments.
Yeah, I think that was it, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's all we need.
Okay.
There we go. Okay,
Yay,
now we
yeah.
have the timer up, guys.
Yeah.
Of course, if this is your first time joining us, my name is Lance. This is Harper.
Hey there.
Before we begin, if you guys do like the content we have been putting up here on our channel, please like and subscribe to us. And if you want to get notifications when we go live, hit that little bell. We do a lot of live streams.
Yeah.
Like throwing out money.
Yeah, I wish.
Now, suck them all up. I forget, I can't go completely sideways. If it, you hear it going, but you don't see the animation.
Yeah.
Because it technically doesn't work.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me just finish that so I can get that off the screen.
So we're also doing entitled people stories because that's really blown up on YouTube
Yes,
lately.
it is. There.
And we have a few since we work in retail.
Yes, we do. I have this one entitled person that happened to...
Actually get banned from this.
She got banned.
Took her forever, but it did get banned.
Permanent banning from our company.
Yeah.
And none of our stores can serve her. She cannot go to... Even if she goes out of state. Every store has been notified of this woman. Hopefully they gave a picture too, because otherwise... I hope so, because otherwise there's no way in hell they're going to know who the hell she is.
True, we have to come up with a different name for her, though, just in case.
Yeah.
We'll come up with that. But first, let's get some taste testing done.
Yes, we have to get that out of the way as well. So, yes, we have Gobstoppers. Hearts.
We can't.
The Valentine's hearts, because we...
Okay, so we got 4 different cereals.
Yes, one we've been looking at trying for a while. I'm gotta get used to looking at the camera, guys. Sorry. We are both fans of this TV series, Ruby. And Pumpkin Pete's is from that show. We got this at FYE at the mall.
Yeah.
And we've been looking forward to it. One of our favorite characters, sadly she does die in season 3. Spoiler, sorry.
Is Pyrrha.
Is Pyrrha. She's definitely one of my favorites, and sadly I did ship her with somebody, and everybody shipped them too.
I mean, it was kind of obvious.
It was obvious that she liked him, so...
But he was totally blind.
Well, he was a blonde idiot.
True. He still is blonde, and he's still kind of an idiot.
He's very dense.
Okay, this is the one we're going to try first. The Pop-Tart Cinnamon...
There was another
Cruncher.
flavor, but she does not like strawberry-flavored anything, unless it's done right.
Yeah, I'm very picky.
She's very picky about her strawberry.
Same with the cherry stuff.
Yes.
Okay, let's give this a go.
Now, I'm probably going to eat it dry, because I have no problem doing that, plus I get more of the actual flavor. It smells like cinnamon oatmeal.
There's a slightly bitter undertone to it.
It does. It reminds me of oatmeal.
Okay.
I don't have a problem with that. I'm just going to pour a little bit in a bowl for me.
Yeah.
We'll just leave a bowl with the spoons in it. That'll be fine.
Yeah, because we're going to get dry first.
I'm just going to get a few pieces.
Yeah. So that's more than a few.
Here, just yoink some back into mine.
There we go.
We're going to try them dry, so we're going to put this here. Not bad. I definitely munch on them dry.
Yeah.
Not the healthiest thing in the world for you, but
Heck no.
I don't think the strawberry would be very good, to be honest.
No.
I've eaten tons of strawberry Pop-Tarts growing up, and the cinnamon's okay. Not a very strong cinnamon flavor, kind of light.
Tastes kind of burnt.
It does. It tastes a little burnt.
I don't think milk would help with that.
No. You could try.
Okay.
Just pour a little milk on it. Just enough to kind of wet it. You could actually do that with both. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good.
Oops.
Yeah, it's alright, I had more anyway. Get the spoons.
Here, go away.
Actually, it tastes a little better with milk. Surprisingly.
It still tastes burnt, though.
They do. I mean, they probably didn't get the flavor quite right on the cinnamon. One of us might as well pop up the stream so that we can check for comments just in case. This isn't bad though. I mean, it still has that slightly burnt flavor.
It does a lot. Because once it gets going, it's going to get going. There we go.
Oh, I kind of see why.
What?
I'm just looking at the back here.
Yeah?
It's not the filling, it's this little sprinkled bullshit up here that I think is causing the flavor issue. And the frosting on it.
Fact. Sprinkles make everything more fun. Not always. Okay, well that answers that question. You're taking this one home.
Yeah, I'll munch on it while I'm playing games.
You'll eat it, I won't. And I love cinnamon, because I love the cinnamon one. Mm-hmm. Luckily we have plenty of extra bowls.
Mm-hmm. But we can reuse those bowls if we want to.
Yeah.
Next flavor. I am not looking forward to this one. Sour Patch Kids flavor.
Yeah.
Oh, it's made by the same company that does Oreo O's, Nutter Butter, Chips Ahoy, and Nilla Wafer Banana Pudding cereal? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, I mean, they have the
We'll have to hit those. Now, I've had the Oreo ones.
Not.
They actually don't taste bad. They're very chocolatey. They don't taste quite like Oreos, so... Wow. Those better not be sour.
You know, I bet they're going to taste like Trix.
More than likely.
Or Fruit Loops. Oh my god, they smell sour.
The fuck? Why? Dear Lord, why?
You might just.
You guys are gonna ruin cereal for me. What the hell? It smells like the freaking Sour Patch Candy.
Okay, here's a clean bowl.
No, no. We're gonna share this one.
Well.
No, we're gonna share the bowl. We're gonna pour it when we go to try them with the milk. We're gonna pour it into our own bowls. Slightly sour, but still like Fruit Loops. It's not bad, but
I'm taking these.
that's a sour Fruit Loop for crying out loud.
I love them.
I love sour foods, don't get me wrong. I grew up eating a ton of sour candies, which is why my tongue was raw 90% of the time.
Yeah, this is awesome. I love it.
Okay, so you can take that bowl. I'm gonna pour some.
Want some milk?
Yes. Yeah, well, thank you. Get these a little bit wet.
And we'll get to the stories in a second.
Sour milk, that's not bad for you. Dear Lord, I'm a dork.
Yes, you are, but you're my little dork.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, the milk kind of no.
No, not with the milk. This is a straight up dry cereal kind of thing. This is not a milk. No. Fucking no. Now I understand how the Irish people feel about some things. Yes, we subscribe and we do watch Irish people try things.
Brad Jones tried these recently. The cinnamon snob. I didn't see the reaction. I just saw it pop up on my feed.
Here's the thing, guys. I don't care how bad it tastes to me. If it's in my bowl, I'm gonna finish it. The sourness, that throws it off.
I loved it. Though I do admit I'll probably eat and munch on that when I start doing Twitch again.
Yeah, you'll be eating that dry though.
Yeah, you know it.
Ain't no way in hell you're eating this with milk.
Heck, I used to eat the frosted Cheerios dry with my mom when my brother was when we were waiting for him to get done tutoring.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, should we try pumpkin pizza, or do you want to get like some milk and clean our palates first?
I'll be fine.
Okay. I think pumpkin pizza is gonna taste like Lucky Charms.
I hope so. That's a weird combo, though, guys. Looks like Lucky Charms.
You open the last one, and I open the first two.
That's fine. That would not surprise me if that happened, just everywhere.
No.
Smells like Lucky Charms. I kid you not, it smells exactly like Lucky Charms,
Smells good
guys.
though. Let's clean this up a bit. Use bowls.
Definitely different shapes than I'm used to, but
Oh
that's...
please! I used to
again-
get the knockoff Lucky Charms all the time.
Oh, the big ass bag?
Yeah.
Oops, shit.
What?
Get out of there. Had an issue, the
What did you do?
some fell down the side.
Oh,
It happens to me every time I open something like this.
I had no trouble.
It's the issue of getting it back inside the bag when you're done pouring.
I want to know what the thing is behind the shapes.
Probably have to look into Ruby better. Good shit. The crunchies are Lucky Charms.
It is Lucky Charms.
It's freaking Lucky Charms, just different shapes. It was probably actually made by the same people. Oh. FYE exclusive. If you guys want this and you don't have an FYE near you, you can order it online. Just go to their website. Pittsburgh. They're made in Pittsburgh. Watch Ruby at roosterteeth.com. Yeah, they only show... Ruby needs your help. Oh yeah, it's a word hunt on the side.
Yeah.
Don't go dropping shit.
That'd be fun. I already did. I finished mine. I ate it dry. It's Lucky Charms. You
Yeah.
can't go wrong with that.
No, you can't.
I found Weiss.
Hey, found why.
I found White Fang.
Oh, Sly's not on the list.
Why would it be? I don't know, so why? Oh, which reminds me, we did Painting with the Trust a little bit ago. Last
Yeah.
week.
If she moves her head, you can see my little attempt at a corgi.
Well, attempt at fine Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, I tried. I failed.
I did.
In my opinion. A lot of people are saying I did quite well, but I am hypercritical of my artwork whenever I do art. Guys.
Okay.
So that's my Ein as a puppy.
And then
Her Zwei, which looks a hell of a lot better than mine.
it kind of looks like Sly,
It does.
wearing Ruby's cloak. We had a lot of fun there, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
next.
she was taking photos of me while I was concentrating on what I was doing.
Yeah, well, it was a lot of fun. Okay, last cereal.
Come on, that's mine. How are you eating?
Okay, well, I can tell you an entire parent story while you eat.
Almost done.
Well, yeah, we also, not only did we work retail, I used to be a nanny, as did my mom. So we have a couple of entire parent stories there, too.
The churros. I can't roll my R's very well, so if you're Hispanic and can pronounce it properly,
Sorry.
sorry. Oh, we've actually got we had a couple people on. We had 3 on for a second there.
We had 5.
Oh, wow, really? I haven't been paying attention.
You were busy eating.
Sorry!
But the entire parent stories will be, our people will be happy. Oh, he's in heaven. Ooh, it smells good.
Oh, you know why now. I smell delicious.
Okay, 4. I'm just gonna reuse this bowl because it was dry anyways.
Yeah, well.
Oh, they look like
They're
churros.
essentially mini churros. Churros. I can't do it!
Churros.
I took Spanish class for 4 damn years. I still can't do it.
I'm trying to put
Oops, shit. Oh well. Oh, got the right texture too.
It tastes like the cinnamon twist things from Taco Bell.
They do, but the only thing missing, you can't get that with something like this, but is that nice gooey center you get with the extra churros.
Okay, I'm getting some milk in it. Whoops.
There we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not putting this in the same bowl with that sour shit.
Oh.
Again.
The sour stuff was fine.
No! We lost all our viewers!
We have one left, it's not me.
Oh.
Okay, never mind.
Yes, it is.
Me.
Why? Why? Why did you leave? They're probably waiting for the entitled parent stories.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. We gotta get the food test out of the way. Why did we turn off the damn music on this thing?
I think we're stuck with it.
Let's see. Can you make? No, just resume play. Okay. Sorry, guys. You're gonna have to listen to that music the whole damn time.
Nice background music.
Well, this is what we tell you, right? Well, there's a possibility the Beach Boys are open for free usage because they sold out.
Why?
Everybody uses them.
You know it.
Essentially, bigger chunks of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So worth it, though.
Pretty much. I'm mildly impressed.
They're delicious.
Yeah.
We might fire over that one.
What?
Or we'll munch on it together.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Oh, my God. Oh! Okay, it didn't fall. It fell, but it didn't spell.
Stop grabbing crap.
I'm accident brown, so yeah. Do you want to hear the story?
Go ahead. I'll finish eating.
Of my first encounter with a tile parent when I was a little kid.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really remember this story. Mind you, well, I do, but my mom's retold this several times. So I was probably we lived in New Mexico at the time.
Mm-hmm.
I was about, 4. I had super, super long hair, so down to my butt long hair. Yeah.
That'll look really good on you.
Thank you. Anyways, my mom was a nanny for babysitter for various people in the neighborhood. Usually my dad's friends or people that they used to work for and such.
Right.
So it was my dad's friend of a friend's daughter. I know, kind of a little weird. But mind you, my mom was a good nanny. She'd probably babysit 4 to 5 kids, including my brother and I, so 7 kids in the house. With it being summer, there's a lot of parents that actually had other means to have their kids in the childcare.
Yeah.
So it was just my brother, me, and then the little girl, which
Okay. Keep talking.
I can't remember her name, so we'll call her Sarah. Sarah always had her hair in multiple braids with the cute little plastic 80s hair clips that they had. Like, I think they were the Sesame Street ones with our various Sesame Street shapes. So she had tons of little braids, with the clips.
Right.
The thing was, as kids, we get dirty. The mom already knew if we got dirty, my mom would wash her kid, bath time and all.
Right.
So, at this point, I think we were outside playing in our sandbox and I guess got sand in our hair or whatnot.
Right.
So decided to give us a thorough bath, not just like a wash. So, she was done with me. She, took out the bath water, changed it, and she was about to put Sarah in the bathtub. She was, helping her take off her clothes, and then she was actually leaning down and looking at her. There were bugs in her hair.
Ew.
Yeah. So, my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take out all the braids. Took out all the clips, undid all the braids, which took a little bit. Mind you, those are a lot of little braids. So she took off the clips, washed all the hair, and around the time she was about done with the bath, the mom came in. So we had our bathrobes, little kid bathrobes, shirts on, getting ready to change into our other clothes. My mom answered the door. The mom saw the daughter's hair. It's like, I'm not giving you permission to wash my daughter's hair. What? How did you wash my daughter's hair? Why did you wash my daughter's hair? It's like, she had bugs in her hair. It's like, oh, I know that. So,
Then why the hell is she over there?
why didn't you tell me she had bugs in her hair? It wasn't lice. It wasn't anything like that. It was actual bugs.
Ew.
Yeah.
First of all, gross.
Yeah. So it was really, really gross. And so, of course, she never came back.
Right.
But bugs. I get the braids are kind of hard to do. I get why the mom was a little upset, because, the braids are time-consuming to do.
They are, but
You had to wash your daughter's hair.
I mean, this is not like the medieval times where you don't wash your hair more than once a month.
Yeah.
If that.
Mind you, this was the early 80s, 90s era.
I don't care.
Their phone,
That's
so,
gross.
So my mom couldn't actually get in contact with mom easily to ask her, okay, there's bugs in your daughter's hair, I'm going to have to wash it.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way for her to do that. I mean, she could have called the mom's work, because she also worked at the trucking company that my dad worked at.
Right.
As most of the truck drivers' moms and husbands saw, nanny. It's easier to do at home, with friends and all. But still, bugs, hair. Yeah, she never came back.
Yeah, that's probably
That
good.
was my first entitled parent little thing. Because, really, she was upset my mom washed the kid's hair when the braids, are time-consuming, but... bugs.
If your kid has bugs in their hair, wash the damn hair. I don't care how long it takes to do the damn braids.
It's like the bouffant hair, the big...
Oh, the beehives that rodents lived in?
and roaches and stuff,
Yeah.
and crickets and all that stuff. And they just keep spraying on more hairspray.
I'm just gonna keep spraying it. It'll kill it eventually.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Better yet, take that hairspray, then take a lighter and flamethrow the damn thing. That'll kill everything and your hair.
Okay, do you want to do one?
I will do my. I guess we're gonna call her Carla.
Carla, yeah, that's a good one.
That's as close to her actual name as I'm gonna get.
Because, we don't want to
We don't want to reveal her name in case she somehow gets on here and watches our video.
Yeah, like a lot of people happen with Reddit.
Yeah, this particular woman, the first encounter I ever... Now, we've been dealing with her for years. The first encounter I ever had with her was when I first started working for this company. I am a meat... If you guys have been watching before, you'll know I'm a meat clerk, as of right now. I work at the meat market. I have been doing this job now for almost 13 years. I have dealt with many customers who are difficult. Just to be nice. Some are difficult, some are just... Most are actually really nice. A lot of people are nice, but the ones you remember are the a-holes.
Oh, yeah, I
And
feel
in
ya.
this particular customer's case, it was the early months of me working for this company, and she decided to come in at exactly 10 o'clock when our store closes. We are done for the day. We do not help anybody. But we were brand new. We were just opening. So, out of courtesy and the fact we didn't want to drive anybody away at the time, we decided to go ahead and help her with what we could help her with.
Keyword for that.
Yes, this is a very key word here, guys. She came up to me as I was finishing up my cleaning for the night and taking my case apart, getting it ready for the next day. She asked me if we had any more pork chops, boneless pork loin chops in the back. This is very important, guys. You gotta pay attention. Here's the key.
Mm-hmm.
We had a ton, counter full of those damn things.
Yeah.
The spot where they're supposed to be 100% maxed out.
Nice.
She wanted leaner ones from the back. Now, if she had called ahead or come in at a decent time, like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, when we still have cutters there, or had cutters there, we would have gladly trimmed up what she wanted on the spot. No problem. No, we could have even taken the package from out there and just trimmed it right off. No big deal. But no. She decided to proceed after dealing with me, and I naively brought out a brand new tray for her to look through, and I didn't bring out the whole damn thing. I only had one tray in the back anyway. I brought it out for her.
Yeah.
And she picked through it, picked what she wanted, and left. Fast forward half an hour, she's still in the damn store as I'm trying to leave. Because back at that time, I was scheduled from 2 p.m. until 10:30 p.m.
Yeah.
Not that big of a deal. It's an 8-hour shift plus lunch.
Right.
She kept on doing that to us. Now, she started coming in earlier because we started kicking her out at 10 o'clock.
But not
Because
by much.
we started locking that damn door to keep customers from coming in at 10 o'clock.
We would escort them to a certain door to get them out.
Yeah, we had one door is locked, the other one is locked. There's a manager on staff to unlock the door for customers that are still in the store and just finish up and are just trying to get their stuff paid for.
Yeah.
We don't really care for people that are still shopping at that time of night, to be honest. No, ones that try to walk in the door at 10 o'clock aren't going to be able to get in the door ever again. That we've changed a lot of policies since then, but as the years started going on, eventually she realized, after so many encounters with her, I stopped basically helping her on that kind of stuff. I basically started telling her, no ma'am, all I have, even if I have a full rack of something in the back, It is, no ma'am, I am sorry, everything we have is out on the counter right now. It was my way of saying, get your ass out of my way and go home. You should not be shopping in here this late at night. But even when she started shopping normal hours, she still had that kind of mentality of, you are going to
serve me.
To serve me, you're gonna get whatever I want from the back.
Now.
I still have people like that, and they are irritating.
Yeah, I still do too.
I had two of them. I had one last night. She's a regular there, and she's not as bad.
As Carla?
No, she is nowhere near as bad as Carla. This woman just wants stuff from the back, which is, if I had the product and it's not too late at night, I have no problem getting it for her, not a big deal. But if you're catching me while I'm cleaning, bye. Yeah, I am gonna try to get you out of there as quickly as possible. So I am sorry, guys, if you do know me and you do shop with me. I do apologize for this, but I have to get my job done. And getting that place cleaned up is my priority. You guys are still a priority as my customers. But if I don't get that place cleaned up properly, we could be shut down for several days until things are fixed. So if I don't follow health code procedure, yeah, we're in trouble. Anyway, that's a side note. Anyway, as I started not helping her the way she wanted to be helped anymore, she stopped coming to me for help. She stopped asking me for anything, which was kind of nice. But she would go to my coworkers who were there with my pre-closer. We'll just call him... Well, we called him Mr. Dixie one time. We're just going to stick with that for now. Because the other one I was going to call him was Red Ranger because of his actual name.
Yeah, that would give kind of...
That gives too much of a clue if you know who I'm talking about.
Well, Mr. Dixie.
Mr. Dixie, this woman was infatuated with him.
She was.
She hit on me!
Oh, I forgot she did.
And when I was finally told, I was like, oh, this is not a young woman. This is kind of like my mother and older kind of woman. Oh, dear Lord. Just give me
Come on.
Crease me the hell out when I remember that. But if it hadn't been for Mr. Dixie's now girlfriend, kind of basically setting that woman straight of not hitting on him ever again, she'd still be dealing with that.
Probably.
That was close to the time that we finally got her banned.
Let's see, that was the...
She was always she would go to the deli.
Yeah, the deli department, and they would,
ask. She wanted, like, a piece of meat about that thick.
Yeah. But from a new chub of meat.
From a brand new piece of meat. She wanted only from the middle. She wanted them to cut in the middle to make sure it was lean all the way through. And it's like, you can't do that. We'd waste so much money off that woman.
So they would open up a brand new, let's say...
At first they would.
Wait, let's say it's a ham.
London broil is usually one.
London broil. So that's a roast beef right there. They would have a chub that they've
already opened.
What, 2 or 3 hours earlier. So it's still relatively new.
Brand new. No.
She wanted a brand new one.
She wanted to make sure it was the leanest possible. Well, so first of all, you shouldn't be eating that as a meal on its own.
So she would go ask him, oh, can you just open up a new one for me? I don't really want an old one.
Now, at first, we complied. We allowed her to do that. It wasn't that big of a deal until it started costing us several $100s by the end of it because of how many of those suckers we had to open. Those suckers are... This is Boar's Head counter, guys. If you know anything about Boar's Head meats, they are not cheap for us to get, nor are they cheap for you guys to buy. So, in the result is we would lose so much money because of her. And then it turns out she had been reusing rain checks that she would bully front-end employees to giving it back when she was done, especially the new people. If she saw somebody new in any department, she went straight for them.
Yeah.
She always targeted the new people because they didn't know her yet.
Luckily...
Sadly, she didn't know we warned them beforehand.
Luckily, since I worked in the bakery area of that particular branch, she never really bothered bakery.
She didn't deal with bakery. She dealt with deli, meat market,
produce,
vitamins, and produce.
Yeah.
She didn't really touch the bulk section very much that I saw.
She did a teeny bit from what our friend Max was saying.
Yeah.
But
he didn't like her.
No.
Nobody liked this. It's really sad when nobody likes someone and they don't even realize it.
Yeah, she would make produce go back to the back to grab stuff that was still pretty fresh on the floor, even at night.
Yeah, there was one time she came in and she complained to me about the produce never having the tomatoes that she wants available at 9:30 at night, guys.
9:30.
By that time, that time of night, we're picked over for produce, and we're not gonna put new stuff out at that time of night because they gotta clean. Just like
around
my
6
department.
to 7, they would go back and do that.
Yeah, if it was 6 or 7, they'd go ahead and put new stuff
But
out.
anything past about 8 o'clock, they don't put new stuff out.
It's not worth their time. They got to get out of there too. They have to clean their back room just like I do.
We all have to clean.
Yeah, we have to get that place cleaned up, and we are required to be out of there by 10 o'clock. So
10:30 is just extra in case something happened.
now the final straw that broke the camel's back was when one particular night she didn't get her way, so she called up our regional manager, a guy that is above all these stores, and complained to him directly for an hour and a half.
I did not hear that.
Oh yeah, that's why the email that came down had everything on it. Well,
So
partly that.
she complained to George.
Oh yeah, directly.
Oh God, George.
Somehow she had his number. That is the weird part.
How in the world did you get? How did she get George's number?
I don't know. I don't care. All that matters is that in the end, he said, and this is a guy that was kind of a prick to us anyway.
Yeah, he was.
He himself said, no, she is not coming back ever.
So
And plus, our store manager now is also signed off on that letter of saying, no, you cannot come back in our store.
So I had already moved to a different location at the time.
At that time, and she was elated. She was actually kind of laughing her butt off when I told her the story.
I wish I could have been a fly
But
on her wall.
here's the deal. Not too long after she was banned, she came back in, sneaking her way into the store, probably did it several times,
During a rush or something.
was in vitamins, taking stuff, putting it in bags, like she was going to walk out the door with it. And that she probably did.
She probably did, and they didn't catch her in time.
There's numerous times this woman has stolen from us.
Yeah.
And I'm glad she's no longer shopping
She
with
is
us.
so entitled. I don't know
Oh,
if she...
yeah.
She actually has gotten banned from other stores in the area. Not just
Now,
the
I
company.
can't name any companies off the top of my head exactly because I can't always remember, keep them straight, which ones they told me and which ones they haven't. But basically, she's at the point where if she's not careful, she will not be able to shop anywhere but
Within a
online.
20-mile radius.
Except online.
Ooh, that bad?
That'd be the only way she could shop at that
True.
point.
If she's permanently banned from all the stores, even the ones that are out further out, yeah.
I mean, when an entire company bans you, that's sad.
Ooh, it
So
is.
even if she moves to, say, Arizona, where our company's actually based, that's the one thing I will say for truth is that our company is based in Arizona. But if she moved out there, even those stores would have her, no, you can't shop here. We've already said no.
Yeah,
They'd probably recognize her from her name on the card.
probably. I mean,
Her name has probably been put out throughout the entire company. And there's not many people by that name. Her actual name,
yeah, which we can't say here.
out of respect for the person's privacy and the fact that we
Even
don't
though-
want to know what people know
Even though
who
we
she
don't
is.
really particularly
Even though we don't
like her.
respect her one bit. This is
Oh,
just
yeah.
the right thing to do. We will not say her actual name, but it's a very rare name, I'll be honest. I've never heard it before until she came along.
True, I haven't either.
So, it's highly unlikely anybody else has that name.
Okay.
But that's basically my entitled
Per person.
story, and thank God she's gone.
Oh no, I have a couple more for that.
Oh yeah.
Because I used to work at a company that has red and white in their logo,
Mm-hmm.
and red and khaki were the uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
So I worked at their concession area.
Well, Red and Khaki is also a company I used to work for, but that's a different story.
The concession area, with
Mhm.
popcorn, pretzels, even a little bit of pizzas and pasta stuff made.
Oh yeah, this story.
Yes, which I hadn't told you about this one. So, it was closing time.
Mhm.
Closing time for that was always an hour before the actual store shut
Right.
down, which for that time was 9 o'clock.
Mhm.
So I would close at 8. I would shut all the lights off, start cleaning, get everything done, get the soda nozzles off, because soda machines are actually out for the customers to fill
Right.
their own sodas. So everything was already off. It was already after 8 o'clock. It was about 8:30, so everyone's, 30 minutes till we close, blah, blah, blah. Well, this family came in. My dad, 3 kids, probably 5, 6, and probably an 8, maybe 9-year-old, and then an old toddler about... Okay, he was walking on his own, so maybe 2, 3-ish. Yeah.
Somewhere.
So, okay, it's obvious that they went to sit down because they wanted to wait for the mom. Sitting there is perfectly fine. They already told me, hey, can we sit here? I was like, oh yeah, that's fine, go ahead. I started doing my own cleaning duties. I go to the back. I walk back out with a little bin of soapy water to put the soda nozzles in. Because, of course, you know, soapy water, they have to get clean.
Right.
So I was walking out, and I turned my head. We have a counter with bar stools there.
Mm-hmm.
I see the child, the toddler, walking along the counter on top of it, right there, with the bar stools. Like, I'm gonna have to sanitize that again. Because I just was like, you know what, I'll just go ahead and sanitize it. It's like, okay, I turn around, walk to the soda machines, then I hear something trickling. I turn around. The kid had peed his pants. And all over my clean counter and chairs. He's like, oh,
That is gross.
there's more. The dad said, I'm sorry, you made a mess. And just as they walked by, he's like, the mom came, it's like, okay, let's go. It's like, they just left me to clean it. It's like, I know it's not exactly entitled, but they still expected me to clean it.
Yeah. It's like anybody at a grocery store leaving anything they spill on the ground. It's one thing to say, hey, I'm sorry, I spilled this over here.
Can I get some paper
Can I
towels
get some
out of
paper
you?"
towels? Or can you,
Yeah, no.
can you clean it up for me? At the very least, let us know as employees. We don't mind so much if somebody lets us know.
If you hear glass shatter and then nothing.
Especially if you break something that's liquid like wine.
If you hear glass shatter and then you don't hear anything, it's like,
It's like, son of a bitch.
and usually someone, the nearest employee will have to go look and see what it is.
Yeah.
Because it's glass, you know, people might get hurt. And
Exactly.
then you get in trouble.
I don't mind the customers that come up to me and say, hey, I'm sorry, I dropped this or this fell. Can you get this cleaned up for real quick? It's usually, sure, no problem, let me call somebody for you. I'll stand over there to make sure nobody goes near it so there's no issue with slipping and falling. No glass shards, nothing like that. But I still have those instances where people will just
Look it.
gone. Now, in the wine section, our wines where we work aren't too terribly expensive. They're kind of expensive for me, but I don't drink wine.
Between
30 to
10 to 40.
10 to $40. Nothing like $100 wines or anything like that. In that case, I'd be pissed.
Yeah.
But then again, those are usually under lock and key for a reason.
Yeah.
Plus, we don't work at Total Wine.
No. But, I didn't finish the Target story, so
Yeah, go ahead.
after they said bye and left, I spent another 30 to 45 minutes cleaning that area up, because not only do I have to clean it with sanitizer solution, I had to wear proper gloves, proper cleaning solutions, because it is human waste. I can't leave that counter like that.
No.
So I had to explain to management why I had to stay late, because they were expecting me out the door.
Right.
Plus, at that time, place I worked at, they had specific eating, where you have to, if you work more than 6 hours, you get a lunch. Thing was, I had a long shift that day because the closer actually had call-outs in. So I already taken lunch. I was about 30 minutes away from having to go take another lunch.
Damn.
So they were trying to hurry me up. It's like, oh, just hurry up and clean. We'll get it. Don't worry about it. It's like, okay, I'm hurrying up and cleaning. It's like, but they weren't going to come back and get it. They never do. They never did. They never helped. They never helped. The churros?
Yep. They're delicious.
But yeah. But that was that was an awful job. I got really screwed with that job. I got fired from that job.
I've only been let go from one job.
The pet one?
Yes, the pet place I worked for.
Yeah.
That was within the 90-day trial period, so it was we left on good terms, no big deal.
It was already clear that wasn't going to be a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't a big deal, so
With
that's why I don't include them on a resume.
With the red one, it was... The manager was out to get me, as sad as it was. I don't advocate that, like, oh, it's probably just a miscommunication. Maybe she was just on blah, blah, blah. Understands, like, no, she was out to get me for probably one reason only. Our dads both passed away around the same time. Apparently, I was handling it a lot better than she was.
So she's being vindictive because you were the stronger of the two.
Yeah, basically. Which is sucky at that, don't you think?
That means, okay, if anybody has low self-esteem and doesn't like being told that, suck it up. Don't care.
But it was just... Yeah, my dad died. He died of cancer almost nine years ago. It was not easy. It was not hard. I mean, it was not easy, but it was really, really hard. To see like that? No. I did not belittle her. I did not discount her grief as anything else. We each handle our own grief in a different way.
Exactly.
to...
But apparently to her, it wasn't okay for somebody else to not show or to...
try to still be happy.
Yeah.
And they say, oh, leave your problems at the door. Don't bring them into work. It's like, okay, I tried.
Everybody tries that. Sometimes it fails.
It's a try thing. You try.
You do the best you can with what you got.
Yeah. So, yeah, she had me fired, basically, with very stupid write-ups on stuff that I didn't know about because I didn't get trained, but said, oh, ignorance, you can't do ignorance. You should have known this. It's like, I wasn't trained. Oh, but you can't do ignorance. It's like...
You can't plead ignorance. I wasn't trained on this. You still can't plead ignorance.
Yeah.
Really? It's kind of hard to know something if you weren't taught it.
Or I get written up for stuff that I asked for help on, like checking dates. For stuff that needed to be pulled off the floor and scanned out. But it's like, I asked for help. Because sometimes I miss this. I asked for help. Why would I get coached on that when I asked for help?
Right?
That would make no sense, but I did. So,
that's a total person out to get you.
Yeah. So I was kind of happy to be gone. I was already starting to apply at other places, which I got the job before I'm at now, which was fine for a while. Then I was at Wally World. If you know what that is, if you can guess what that is, good for you.
If you don't know what Wally World is,
So I was at Wally World. I was at the donut place there.
Oh yeah.
So I was picking up donuts because I was gonna go over to see my mom, and we were gonna eat and sort out a few things. So I got a call on my phone. Or you got my phone. Red. So I was like, hi, hey, Tara, hey, can you come in to work for a little while? Because we need cashiers. It's like, I got fired 3 days ago. I'm not coming in. And then I told my mom what happened. It's like, you should have just said, okay, I'll be there in a couple hours. Show up, and then I would say, I want to speak to the store manager and the HR.
Yeah, you should have.
I should have at the time. I was young.
But you were young and didn't know any better.
Yeah, I was still young-ish. And then some more entitled parent stories. Let's move on. I used to be a cake decorator. Cake decorating is not easy. Don't think it is. It's not.
No, my mom took classes. I liked watching her trying to do like the flowers. Those were beautiful that she could do. But
were they fondant or regular flowers?
They were frosting flowers.
Okay,
so
good.
she would do on little stems.
Yeah.
And I would. When she let me.
Okay.
I always asked before I did it.
Yeah, because
she would just hit me upside the head.
Cake decorating is a hard skill to
It
master.
is. Just watching it is like, ooh, that's how it's done.
Yeah, and I was the queen of the airbrush. I could pretty much airbrush anything and look pretty good. I did a San Francisco bridge landscape once on a cake.
Nice.
But it was semi-edible image, semi-airbrush background, which took forever to get the colors just right.
Yeah.
I had to test it, and of course, when I tested it, guess what I tested it on?
You.
Yes, my arms.
Yeah. Open canvas.
Yep. So, of course, I would do that, spray it. It's like, okay, that's good, let's go.
Close enough.
So test it on paper or whatever I could find.
Right.
But, that being said, there were people that were really, really bad when it came to cake decorating. Mind you, this was a couple months after-ish. Okay, this actually is more of a entitled group, really. So, back when I first started at this new company after Red, I was working not cake decorating yet. That was just a little prior before I started learning cake decorating. We had a cake decorator who was pretty high-end, who was pretty awesome, did really good specialty cakes. We also had a church group that lived down the road a bit. The church group would purposely try to make the order so complicated and so hard they would get a free cake.
Dick move.
Yeah, a church group did that.
That's just... I'm sorry. You apparently are not a very good church group.
Yeah. They did it a lot, to the point to where we told them, if you want to call and change the order, you either have to come in or call and speak to our cake decorator. That's it. We can't help you if you want to change anything. And then I transferred to another store, so I never knew what happened. Last time I went over there, a couple months after I had moved to the other store, I went over there to the area for some reason. Asked what happened. Oh yeah, they got banned. They couldn't order any more cakes.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, I always...
Because they want, like, cakes, like, were shaped like a book, like a Bible, and stuff like that. And it's like, oh, but no, I want maroon. It's like, that's not maroon. This is the maroon I want. It's like, you didn't show us that color maroon. You just said maroon.
Exactly. If you don't have...
If it was a shade off, they get pissed. It's like, it's still maroon. There's various shades of maroon. Take your pick.
Apparently, they're not art majors, so.
No. These were, shopper moms.
Oh no.
That's a term I coined a while back when I was working at the Red Company.
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about.
Shopper moms are soccer moms with attitude.
Yeah.
Entitled parents. Oh, I'm just leaving my kid here to watch the cake, look at all the cake pictures. It's like, and then they walk away. It's like, I'm not paying to babysit here.
Nobody is.
But then I go back to doing my other steps, and my parents like, where are my kids? It's like, you were watching them. It's like, no, I don't pay to watch your kids.
I don't get paid enough to watch your kids and do my job, ma'am.
I was doing my job. I wasn't paid to watch your kids. You left them here.
Now, if you'd slipped me a 50,
I
might have watched them.
20, yeah, I would watch them for a couple minutes while you go shopping.
So my customer's 50.
Yeah, I know. But it's like, or, oh, you have my kids trying to get cookies every time we come in here. It's like, no.
No.
We do not.
We do not.
You do.
You allow them to have cookies every time they come in.
You're training them
So
to get
when
cookies.
they are denied a cookie because they're being little brats,
It's your fault.
your own fault.
Yeah. Cookies. anything
Cookies
like that.
are for good children, not for brats.
That's what I was told every time I went grocery shopping if we wanted a cookie. Okay, we're gonna go shopping. If you are good the whole entire time, we will get a cookie. That's it.
Yeah,
That's how it was.
that's how it should be.
You don't get a cookie at the beginning. You get the cookie
No.
at the end.
Cookies only at the end.
But that's because we lived in a different generation.
Yes, we did. Sadly, some of the people are from our generation.
Yeah. I mean, there was for instance, airplanes are not exactly the best place for kids.
Yeah.
Several years ago when I went to Disney World with some friends of mine, I had brought my laptop. Yes, it was an older one, but it still had iTunes. I had Finding Nemo and a couple other movies on there. The kids were getting a little upset. It was towards the tail end of the flight. They were getting upset, so I was already having my laptop out anyways, messing around on some games I had downloaded. So I opened it up. It's like, I motioned to the dad who was sitting next to me with a lap child. I was like, do you want to, I can turn this up a little bit so they can watch. It's like, oh, please, thank you.
Right.
Now, that's a proper parent. You
Yeah,
didn't even
see,
see
'cause
bother me with my laptop was on my lap.
It wasn't a, hey, you got a laptop open? Do you got any movies my kid can watch?
Yeah.
It is, thank you so much for offering.
So we watched about 15 minutes of Finding Nemo, and they said, oh, we're about to land, everything needs to turn off. It's like, oh, okay.
Sorry, kids, gotta listen to the pilot.
Yeah. But majority of the people on the flight were going to Disney World anyways.
Right.
Actually, the stewardess asked that, and it's like, nearly all the flight echoed, yes, we're going to Disney World! It was about a week before Christmas, which is the perfect lull time, actually. Because it was actually really nice there going. But yeah, I don't mind helping parents out. Hey, you want to watch a kid-friendly video on my phone? Yeah. I'm pretty chill when it comes to that, as long as they don't take it from me.
Yeah, we've read some of those stories.
My nieces and nephews are also bad about that, too.
Yeah, my nephew, thankfully, has yet to try that on me. If he did, I'd thump him beside the head. My sister has allowed me to. She's given me full permission to smack him upside the head if he does something like that.
Lightly, of course.
It'll be a nice thump.
Yeah. No, my nephew...
Although, I'll avoid hitting him with that sucker, because that would hurt.
My nephew and the niece have tried, and I told him, hey, what are you doing? He's like, oh, you just want to play the games on your phone. It's like, no, not right now, maybe later. So I made it to where my phone has a couple of slides, you can slide over, and then the games are in one spot where they can't see it. So I can, okay, let me get it to there for you.
Right.
So they don't mess with it.
Well, I got so many games and apps on my phone. He doesn't use my phone to play because it's my phone.
Oh, hey, we actually got people here, and that was
nice.
a while ago. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, guys, we haven't been paying attention to the chat. We do apologize for that. We wanted to get these stories out.
Yeah, we're just goofing off right now.
We're just goofing off right now. We will be doing another stream later. I did get a new game called Guts and Glory.
Which we've seen other people play.
And you guys will get to see me kill these people numerous times. Sadly, when I was going through the tutorial, I was working with the bike couple, the couple that's the guy and the chick sitting on the back.
The kid one or the adult?
It's the adult.
Oh, nice.
So it's the woman is sitting behind him, like his girlfriend or whatever.
Oh, and just to clear up in the chat, I am Snow Moogle.
Yes.
That's my own personal account.
Now, I may be soon adding a video to my personal account, which is Lance Skywolf Cross. Yes, I know it's long, but that's the...
Yeah, mine's short and sweet, Snow Moogle.
Yeah, mine's long because I do like wolves, and I did come up with the idea of the sky wolf, but it's a winged wolf. Never mind. Side note.
Okay, back to the story.
Back to the story. Well, while I was trying to get through this one obstacle, it says to press the L1 or R1 button in order to tilt to the side in midair. I mistimed it, and the guy got impaled in the head with a spike. I was like, oh, son of a... Oh! Oh! Damn, this is brutal.
It's like Happy Wheels, but in 3D.
Oh, it's bad.
He hasn't played Happy Wheels. I played it because it's on mobile now. I've seen Markiplier play. I've seen Jacksepticeye play it. I've seen a lot of
Do
people
I want to play it?
Yes, you do. It's fun. Because the courses are actually kind of interesting. Because you can customize it any way you want once you learn how to build it stuff.
Now, part of the reason I downloaded this game is because recently I've gotten hooked on Markiplier and his prop hunt videos. If you guys have not watched them and you want some pieces of comedy, those videos are hilarious.
Especially the ones with the horse.
You're talking about the giant horse statue?
Yeah, and the horse, and all the jokes they made from that.
Oh, yes! Oh, they are funny. Those guys are funny.
But unfortunately, that's only a Steam game. You can't really play that.
Yeah, we can't do console, sadly. I looked for it several times, and it's not on PS4.
I have it on. I could get it on my laptop, but we're still working on that. I'm still trying to work on the glitches from Five Nights at Freddy's.
We're trying to figure out capture cards and all that, so...
Unfortunately, Five Nights at Freddy's will not work with me, so I can actually... I want to play it. I played on mobile. Mobile is actually harder.
Yes, because you have quicker reaction time.
So mobile, it won't work. Because, mobile, I got 20/20/20 mode. Bonnie is the bane of my existence. But I will beat it eventually. The problem is with my laptop version, the camera does not run and work really well, and the right side door won't close. And I can't figure out I have uninstalled it, reinstalled it, I've gone to forums asking questions. It's just glitched. I'm still working on it. I will get it fixed and then I'll stream it. He has not played Five Nights at Freddy's. He's only seen the first episode of Mark playing it.
She jumped, I didn't.
I haven't seen him in a while. That was actually one of my first Markiplier.
When Foxy runs up and...
Yeah. Ducks his head.
Is Foxy a guy or a girl?
Foxy is a guy.
Yeah.
The only girl that is there is Chica, the chicken. Then Bonnie the rabbit.
Some people want to say Foxy's a girl, though, which is kind of stupid.
No, Foxy's a guy.
I know. I get it. That's what the creators decided, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, hey, he's not done yet. He's going to be making a movie.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm taking him to see that. I'm taking my best friend, who is a horror fanatic, about that, too.
To me, horror films are just too damn predictable. I'm a creature film guy.
Well, this is kind of creature-esque.
Creature horror is more my thing because, especially if they don't show you what you're dealing with until towards the end of the film.
But mind you, Five Nights at Freddy's is kind of creature-esque.
A little bit. It's more robotics, which animatronics. That's okay. That's borderline. It's okay.
So yeah, I've been taking him to see it. My best friend.
Oh, quarterly updated.
Nice.
We'll check that out later, guys.
But yeah. So yeah, I'm taking them to see it because I want them to get scared. I want to do all the vlogs.
She actually wants to try to scare me. Hasn't worked so far.
Well, the thing is, he hasn't played all the games. He hasn't seen all the stuff.
I've seen enough. I've seen enough of the artwork, and it's like, oh.
No, there's one that is super hard that you will have a hard time.
Is that the kid one?
No.
Which one?
Ultimate Custom Night. Where there's about 50 plus characters on the screen.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Note to self: bring generator.
Wait till you see it. It's downloaded free. I already have it on Steam. I have the whole Five Nights at Freddy's collection on my laptop. If I can get the glitching to stop, we will try it eventually.
Yeah, we'll try it eventually.
I gotta get a good setup for that, though, because, this is not gonna work.
Honestly, unless I can fight back in a video game, I don't really care for it. It's just my
That's why he
gamer
won't
mentality.
play Outlast.
I tried. Don't get me wrong. I think we do have the stream on here.
Yeah, we do. We have the Outlast stream.
Of me trying to play Outlast, and it's like, no.
The last one that lasted all of 20 minutes. Then we did Alien Isolation. We got through half an hour of it, and then...
But that was me creeping around slowly, trying not to make a sound.
Because of the alien?
Because of the alien being there, and I knew it was going to be there. Had I known early on there's going to be a weapon eventually, I wouldn't have been so cautious.
Yeah, you do get weapons for that game.
Yeah, see, that's my thing. I have to be able to fight back, otherwise I don't really care for the game.
Then there's also Until Dawn, which we still need to finish.
Yeah, we do. That one was okay. That one actually I kind of liked because it was more of playing a movie.
Yeah.
And you're just choosing how things turn out.
You do get weapons in that one, too.
Yeah, well, yeah, we got the gun already.
Yeah.
The shotgun, it was rifle? Yeah, it was rifle.
No, where were we?
It was early on.
You don't get that until after the second chapter. We haven't even gotten to the hot tub yet.
No, we haven't got to the hot tub yet. They were at the shooting range.
Yes, and they left the gun there.
Yeah, they left it. Damn it, dumbass.
Remember, it was we stopped right after the snowball fight.
Right, we did.
So we haven't gotten very far on that.
If you guys haven't watched the video, I didn't hit the bird! Which I knew would have changed since.
You didn't hit the squirrel either.
No, I didn't. I didn't hit any of the animals.
But he hasn't really,
I haven't gotten very far in that game
we
yet.
haven't really played it that much.
No.
We still need to finish Final Fantasy 15.
Yes.
We would love to do Kingdom Hearts here again, but they really screwed
but
us.
because we got copyright claimed so many times on that game,
No.
we're not gonna risk it.
I'm not even gonna be doing Kingdom Hearts on my personal channel, even though I really, really want to.
So do I. I really do. Well, the problem is, with YouTube, once I've logged in on my PS4, if I log out and change channels, I can't stream on this one again.
It's just weird that
It's really irritating. It's like, you guys should allow us to stream, to do multiple channels on here, to
Then
log
again,
in.
at least you stream on YouTube with this. Xbox
Yeah.
doesn't even let you do that.
That's the reason why I've allowed it to keep going, just with our joint channel.
Yeah. I've been uploading Final Fantasy X to this channel. I have stopped for a while. I'm sorry. Things got busy, and then work got busy, and then other games came out, and I kind
And then, of course, certain little events
yeah, I got
happened.
He proposed. 2 weeks
We're
ago.
engaged, so yeah, if you guys are trying to shit me with somebody else, stop it.
I don't think they can. He only sees you unless you. Yeah.
Yeah, unlike Markiplier and the others.
Oh yeah.
Now, we're also not big enough for that kind of thing anyway, so.
We don't even have. Yeah, we don't have many subscribers yet.
No, we
Which
need
is
more.
probably why we got hit on with the copyright claims.
Actually, I believe Markiplier did too, because after the first few games of Uno,
Yeah.
their sound on the music cut out. They
I
stopped
noticed
using
that.
the music.
They probably edited
They
that
probably
out.
got copyright claimed and they had to edit it out like we did.
Yeah. Just stupid.
It is. Some games you can't stop the music from playing, like Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, we can't figure out how to do that.
No, there's no way for us to cut that music out in certain areas.
The only way I can think of is if you stream it using your laptop as a monitor, and turn off the game sound that way. It's a little bit harder to work,
Yeah,
and I don't think I have the graphics
I
for
wouldn't
it.
bother. I wouldn't try.
I'm lucky I can play Final Fantasy X on there. Though 10 is coming to Xbox and Switch, which I'm probably gonna get it for the Switch, because that way I can play it whenever I want.
True.
Even though I probably should finish my playthrough. I'm trying to 100% it. I just haven't decided if I'm going to continue it. I got to the point where, let's see, I'm right after the Lake Makalania Temple, and I just got Shiva, so I'm right after there.
Shiva in Final Fantasy 15 is a really cool character, by the way.
Yeah.
Plus, you'll be surprised about who she really is. Or who is Shiva. In that one. Yes, I'm jumping in on the chat too, guys.
I just got a text from our best friend asking if we had any plans yet.
For a day?
No. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Those plans.
Nope.
We haven't really even discussed anything wedding-wise.
Well, we discussed ideas early on, kind of like, this would be cool for somebody to do as a wedding idea, like, say, different themes.
But we haven't really discussed it.
Not for us yet. Although we did kind of discuss the whole Umbreon Espeon motif and design where I dressed as in a black tux with blue
Yeah.
accents, basically being shiny Umbreon, and her with a kind of somewhat lavender dress.
Yeah.
Which, honestly,
Well, white with lavender accents.
yeah, would look really good. Probably one red jewel right here.
Yeah. But we haven't decided yet.
We haven't decided.
We're taking our time.
We're not in any rush, guys, so If you are still watching, please. We need comments. I really wish the damn thing would work over there. It's freaking
Probably
irritating.
something with the copyright claims.
I hope not.
You know YouTube. YouTube sucks right now, as much as I hate to admit it.
So do I. I really don't. I really wish it didn't. Part of the problem is when Google bought them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they started becoming... Now, granted, that allowed me to create a new Google account.
Sure.
And a new YouTube account, because my old one, I can't remember the freaking password.
And you can't remember the login for the email to get the password.
Oh, no, I know the email. But it won't send me an email. It won't send me any information because it's going back to my old email that doesn't work anymore.
Well, you're screwed.
Yeah, it's basically, well, that all my playlists that I had, the really awesome music videos I had saved,
Yep.
gone.
Snow
Can't find them anymore.
I've had for years. The name has changed a bit, which you can do.
Yeah.
I didn't used to be Snowmoogle, so... But Snowmoogle works. I love snow and I love Final Fantasy.
It was originally Snow Moon, if I remember correctly.
Yep, it was.
She's also a Sailor Moon fan.
Yeah. So but there's one character...
Honestly, I will admit, as a guy, I used to watch it.
Oh.
And I actually enjoyed it. Some shoujo animes are pretty good.
Did you hear the theory about Sailor Moon? Why no one recognizes them after they change?
Nope.
Is because before they change their, middle school age.
Mm-hmm.
After they change, they seem more adult. So they grow up.
Yeah, they didn't look that way to me.
They did look...
True. I mean, they did look a little more mature, but...
Yeah, that's what it was.
It kind of works. I mean...
That's just a theory.
That does happen in the reboot of He-Man, where Prince Adam's appearance changes significantly.
In the reboot.
In the reboot, which was a smart idea. So therefore, he doesn't look the same. He doesn't even sound the same. Which was a brilliant idea for them.
Yeah. Oh wow, we are going on an hour.
Yeah, we are. We're
just goofing off.
We're just goofing off and chatting, guys. If you guys have any questions for us, go ahead and write them in the comments real quick. We still have our phones open. We can check the comments seriously, please ask us questions. If you guys want to hear certain stories or
yeah, nothing yet.
Have something you guys want to.
I can tell you how we got Simba.
And his siblings that are no longer around.
Yeah, Mufasa and Sarabi. Yeah, I had the Lion King thing going on when I was a kid. I see him in the corner.
Yeah, I see his little furry butt.
Simba! Meow!
Oh, that reminds me of the, This is a whole nother tangent, guys. Sorry, but, you should know this by now. This is
Which
me.
one?
I'm trying to think about, Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
And how he used to go out and help other restaurants that asked him for help.
Yeah.
The reason why he has a new show that he does, where he goes undercover first at full makeup.
Oh, I want to see that because
it's really good.
I got to see that.
I don't remember what it's called, but I think it's like Highway to Hell or Road to Hell or something like that. Because the truck that he brings with him, it says Hell on Wheels.
Nice.
That's a whole other reference, guys. If you don't know what that means, look it up. But anyway, it's basically a mobile restaurant where he can train some of these chefs and head chefs to do these simple recipes so they can bring their restaurant up to the level they need to be in order to make a profit. The only one I saw, it was kind of an entitled child incident.
Oh dear.
It was a family. It was in Louisiana, if I remember correctly.
Nice.
A Cajun restaurant, and it was at an old jazz place that the mother of these girls was her father.
Yeah.
Played there.
Nice.
And so did her uncle.
Nice.
Who was elderly and wasn't able to make it there for the longest time. But after they purchased this place to their daughter, who had just recently graduated culinary school, which is your basics. She felt that she wasn't built to be working under someone, or wasn't meant to work under someone as a sous chef or anything else.
Yeah.
Which is where you gain all your skills and all your ability, everything you need to know to be a head chef. So her father bought her this restaurant, bought this location, turned it into a restaurant with his own money, and this little girl and her sisters who were all working there, basically
ran it to the ground.
Oh, they were running it into the ground big time. It was taking them a long time to get the orders out. The orders were overdone. They weren't done correctly. She had the attitude of, I have the training. I'm good enough. No, you're not. You suck.
And Gordon came in and fixed that?
Oh, he did. He did a very good job of it. I can't remember the name of the show. If you guys do know the name of the show, please hit in the comments. Please. I need to remember. I forget.
We can always look it up on Wikipedia.
Yeah, we can a little bit, but...
But yeah, then there's a... What were you going off on? I can't remember now.
Oh, that was a side note to the side note. The story I was thinking of is the one where he used to... Restaurants would call out to his help.
Oh, yeah.
And there was this one woman who called out for his help, but wasn't willing to accept his help.
Then why did she call?
My thoughts exactly, but she believed she could speak to her cats. She believed she could speak cat. She believed that these frozen meatballs were good enough to serve to her customers. And it's like, what the hell? And there's a lot of fan-made animations about it, too.
I'm gonna have to look
And
that
they are
up.
hilarious.
I mean, I talk to Simba all the time, but...
It's just more repeating back their exact same sounds.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do with my cats, and it was basically echoing them.
Yeah.
Or parroting, as some people would say.
Yeah. I mean, how we got Simba and the other two cats were actually quite fun. Especially Sarabi. Because Sarabi was not planned.
Like an unplanned child.
Well, my mom would probably agree with that.
Except less pain.
True. I was middle school still age when my brother's in high school. He was in JRTC. So he was going to a boot camp. And my brother needed to pick up a few things from Wally World. So we went to the nearest Wally World, which is the one over by the interstate. You know, before we go into the old town.
Right.
There. That's the Wally World we went to as a kid, because that was the closest one we had.
Right.
So my brother and dad went there. They were gone for an hour or two. They come back. I was playing with my other...
Kitty!
Yeah. I was coming back. They came back. I was playing with Mufasa. It was summer. Yeah, the first couple weeks of summer, you know. Enjoying ourselves. It was the year that Atlantis came out.
Oh, I love
Lost
that.
Empire. Yeah.
A lot of people don't like that movie. I love it.
It was good. So, I was there, chilling with Mufasa. In comes in this itty-bitty little kitty calico. Itty-bitty, tiny calico. About the size of the kitties that we were playing with. If not a teeny bit smaller than that. She shouldn't have been without her mom. Her eyes were still kind of blue. That kind of young.
Oh, wow.
So she didn't know how to eat properly. She really didn't know how to do anything properly. So, my dad and brother surprised me. My mom was not happy. She was royally pissed. My brother was leaving and my dad was about to go on a run, since he was a truck driver. So that left us with a kitten who could barely do anything, and Mufasa, who he was vindictive.
So he was an asshole.
Yeah, an utter asshole. If assholes could be named something, that'd be Mufasa right there. A little picture of him.
Should have named him Scar.
We'll get to that. I'll get to that story.
Yeah, there's a story behind that idea.
So I babied her. I would rub her belly after she ate, because I've seen on other animal documentaries that would help with digestion. Got her soft food, which got the other cat addicted to soft food. Yeah, no, he really got addicted to soft food. Like I said, utter asshole. Yeah, if you see those YouTube videos that say cats are jerks, he'd be the #1.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of those videos. They're pretty funny.
I wish I could have recorded it. You know, that was before the time of...
before smartphones.
Before smartphones, before all that kind of stuff.
You had to have a camcorder on you at all times with some cats.
Basically. So
why are America's Funniest Videos used to be so hilarious?
Yeah, I know. So, my brother told me that she was hanging upside down from the cage that they were in. Spider Kitty!
I was gonna say Bat Cat.
No, Spider Kitty.
I'm a bat. If you guys don't know Frank the Bird, the crow that thinks he's a bat, look that video up. And try to find the voiceover ones, they're hilarious.
No, Frank, you're a twat.
No, Frank, you're not a bat. You're a bird. I'm a bat.
No, yeah, right. You're
Frank, you're right. You're not a bird.
You're a twat.
You're a twat. A twat?
What's a twat?
What's a twat? Get down, you idiot. No, fuck you. I'm a bat.
Sorry, we're actually quoting it because
we are literally quoting parts of that whole thing. It's hilarious.
I didn't probably quote it at all.
Almost.
But anyways.
We've watched that video a few too many times.
Yeah. Anyways, so she came in. She was an odd little duck.
Mm-hmm.
Her tongue was too big for her mouth. Her ears were too big for her head. Her head was too big for her neck. Her back legs looked like she had bloomers on. She was just an odd little kitty. Just a mixed match.
Why does that sound so adorable to me?
But she was. She's like those cats you see on the Twisted Whiskers gift card.
Oh, wow.
You know, those cards that they had.
Big ass head, itty bitty.
Itty bitty neck.
I knew of a dog that was reverse of that.
What? Big
ass body, itty bitty head. It's like he was a rat terrier.
Oh.
And it's like, huh? That's not a prop, it's a dog?
She could literally lick her whole entire face with just her tongue alone, not using a paw.
Wow.
Yeah, she had a huge
talented
tongue.
kitty.
Yeah, and her tail could actually wrap around her whole entire paws. That's
Wow.
how long it was. Her tail was long as she was, so she was
Right.
an odd little one.
Yep.
So yeah, when we got her, she was little. She couldn't eat. I was her mama. She sat on my shoulder. She'd walk around. Well, you know, she was on my shoulder. I'd rub her belly. You know, babied her. Mufasa never was quite happy about that. It's not like I had a choice though. She was sick. And heaven forbid, my dad and my brother would come down the stairs. She would get so scared she would pass out. They scared the living wits out of her.
Wow.
Yeah, she was that kind of cat. There was like, she didn't, you know, fly or flight. She just,
Flop.
yeah, pretty much.
Fainting goat.
Yeah, basically, she was a fainting cat. So I would, you know, make sure she was okay.
She might have had that condition that the fainting goats kind of.
Probably did, but
Oh, that's just their muscles tense up all over.
yeah, and then they, yeah,
And they just.
yeah, no, but she did that a couple of times, especially with my brother in his size 14 shoes, his clodhoppers.
Those are 12s. 12 and a half.
Yeah, they're bigger than that,
Her brother has bigger feet than me.
and they're duck feet.
Quack!
You know,
had to.
you know what that means, right? Flat foot, completely flat.
Oh, dude, ow. Now, if mine flattened out, that might be about the size, but.
Yeah, he was completely flat. He had to tell the army when he joined that they had really low arches. Flat.
Mm-hmm.
They weren't low, they were flat. His little duck feet. We used to call him Marmaduke. It's an old comic.
If you guys haven't. Now, they made it into a movie that
Yeah,
kind
but the
of
movie
flopped.
sucks.
It flopped. It was bad.
I mean, it had, what was it, Owen Wilson?
Owen
and-
Wilson as the voice of Marmaduke.
And then George Lopez as the cat.
Yeah.
Poor George Lopez. He just kept picking bad movies.
It was his own fault.
Yeah, it was.
Anyway.
And Fluffy's not much better. Fluffy did Norm of the North.
Or other kids.
He doesn't have any other kids.
Oh, true. Not yet. He may not.
Oh, okay, so back to the story.
Mm-hmm.
Should I tell them? Do you guys want to hear the story about how Mufasa got the nickname Scar? It's a good one.
Please, if you do want to hear that story, quickly write in the live comments and say you want to hear it.
Because
Please.
it's pretty funny.
We do need to hear from you guys, please. I'm begging you, please. It's getting lonely over here. I mean, I love being with her, but sometimes the chat room gets a little lonely.
Oh, hush!
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I
When
know.
we're together, we love each other's company, but we do want to hear from you guys, please.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. I will go ahead and tell the story anyways.
Yeah.
So it was a couple months after we got her. We had family in town. We were all playing games and stuff. I wasn't facing the stairs. At that time, we had a 2-story house with a landing up to go to the 2nd floor. So landing, she would usually sit up on the little, the side of the stairs, sit there between the banisters and the rails, just watching everything because she liked to watch everything from a height. So we were playing, I think we were playing Battle of the Sexes or something like that, Pictionary something.
Battle of the Sexes, fun game.
Yeah. Anyways, we were playing games, having a good time, and then there was a lull in the game, we were just chatting, we were going to stop for a minute and get some snacks.
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about what we wanted to get, and we were sitting there, and then we heard a crash. We all turned around, we seen Mufasa sitting there where Strawberry was, and my aunt said, "Oh, no, he pushed her off the stairs, We rushed toward her, the plant had caught her fall. My mom's favorite palm plant was right underneath where she was. She caught it. We looked her over. She seemed fine, though she passed right out, because that was also...
Scared the crap out of her.
Yeah. So I kept her in my lap, bathed her, looked over her. Of course, we couldn't yell at Mufasa, because after all the commotion, he disappeared somewhere.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, pretty much. He was...
I done fucked up.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, that's why he was nicknamed Scar.
Sorry, guys. I bumped the frickin'
Table.
the table and scared the crap out of the little buggers in my remote right now. Let me throw a few of them out.
Yeah, why not?
See if I can get a duck.
You're gonna do it until you get a duck.
Hopefully. Nope. Little big world. Suck that guy back up. Come here. Where do you guys all scatter off to?
Come back!
Duck.
They're scared of a duck.
They're very noisy, aren't they, guys? They'll play with it on their own. Stop. Stop messing with them. They'll move it around. They'll play with it.
So yeah, that's. I just remembered another entitled parent story.
Really?
Yeah. So this was back when I was a kid. We had some neighbors down the street.
Right. Okay.
I used to play.
They're a little too noisy. Sorry.
You can leave one or two out. Okay, it's not. Okay, it's fine. So we had a parent down the street.
Mm-hmm.
I used to play with their girls. Let's call them Sam and Taylor.
Okay.
So they were they were a couple years younger than me, but we would still play together. I mean,
right.
Play is play. So they would come over, they'd play, make my room a total disaster after me cleaning it before they came over. And then they leave, but they never cleaned up after themselves.
Right.
Of course, my mom told me, okay, they can't come over anymore if they can't clean up after themselves. So next time we were playing outside, y'all, back in the day, you literally just see us from outside and be fine.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the 90s, parents were a little bit, everything was a little bit more cool.
Yeah, because child abductions were actually less common back then.
So we were all playing outside. I told them while we were out there, we can't go over to my house unless you promise to come clean up. So it's like, oh yeah, we will. So we come over, they play, they destroy my room, and their mom comes over and says, okay, it's time for them to go home. It's like, no wait, they have to clean. It's like, they have to clean? It's like, yeah, they messed up my room. They messed up Harper's room. They need to clean. They need to help her clean because they helped make a mess. Whenever she comes over to your house, she helps clean up after herself. It's like, yeah, but this is not my house. But eventually we did get them to help clean up at least a little bit. Enough to where I could at least, it was manageable. But that was not actually the story at hand. It centers around my brother, who was a little bit older than I am. He used to mow our yard.
Mm-hmm.
So the mom came out and was like, hey, can you mow our yard? I'll give you $20. Something like that. Not that amount, but some kind of money. It's like, yeah, can I use my own lawnmower? It's like, yeah, that's fine. It's like, are you okay with the cut? Because this is how it's going to be and I'm not going to raise or lower. It's like, oh yeah, it's fine. So he pushes our lawnmower down. He mows their lawn, which is, compared to ours, theirs was flat. Mm-hmm. Ours had a bunch of hills and was pretty big.
Right.
So he brings the mower back up. He puts it away. And then she comes marching up the street a couple hours later, yelling and screaming that, oh, you cut my lawn too short. Oh, you cut my lawn too short. It's like, you already agreed on the price. You already agreed that it was fine. You can't just go back on that. He can't recut it. There's no way he can recut a lawn.
Exactly. Once it's cut, it's cut.
It'll grow.
Guess what? Grass grows.
Yeah, so my mom told my brother, yeah, you're not cutting that lawn ever again. So he didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that mom was really bad. And I didn't really get after that incident with my brother because she yelled at my brother for a long time. And basically my dad had to go out. You don't want my dad to go out there. He handled the situation. No cops were called, but it was decided that I wouldn't play with their girls anymore. My brother wouldn't mow their lawn. I wasn't really having much fun playing with them anyways because they always left a mess and I was tired of it. So I didn't play with them anymore. Occasionally, if we were outside playing, we would play. Hey, you.
Sorry, he's trying to get somewhere he doesn't belong.
Come on. No. Come on.
But I want to sit.
No.
I was to sit.
So, yeah, we stopped really interacting and they moved a couple of months later.
Right.
But, yeah. Those parents, yeah. That's about all I can remember at this point in time. I know there's more.
Yeah, military housing, the only entitled people I would see are military, or the officers' kids. And
yeah.
officers' wives. They were... Ugh.
I've heard stories about those, too.
Luckily, enlisted and officers are usually in separate housing areas. So I didn't really interact with them too often, thankfully. The only time I had to deal with them was in school, and that wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
We didn't talk about our parents' ranks or anything, so no big deal. Although, ironically, one of my best friends when I moved up to Connecticut was an officer's kid.
Nice.
He was a know-it-all like me, but he was more down-to-earth than most other officers' kids, so...
Yeah. But yes. I mean, that was about it. We had no problem with anyone else that moved in.
Right.
My brother didn't really mow any lawns. But there was a new neighbor stupidity thing that our neighbors had this down
That
the...
actually worked.
What?
I flicked him and he fell over.
Just moved my arm and they moved. Anyways, so this was back when my dad was still alive, probably mid-high school age.
Mm-hmm.
We had new neighbors move down the street.
He's talking to you.
Oh. I'll get you dinner in a second. What time is it?
It's almost 4.
Okay, it's about dinner time for him.
We'll get ready. We'll probably, after this story, we'll have to shut it off for now.
So, new neighbors down the street.
Mm-hmm.
They got the bright idea to use the greenbelt behind other people's houses as a way to move stuff with their car. Truck.
I already see this going badly.
It had been raining a lot, too.
Yep,
So, of course, tire tracks and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Then it started to really pour later in the afternoon. The truck was stuck, so my dad had to call the cops to help get the car unstuck.
Mm-hmm.
They got the car unstuck, but it took a while, damaged all the greenbelt, the side path, everything.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, the new owner got a citation for all that. A couple, actually. I can't remember what it was. At the time, my dad was very friendly with the police because, well, my dad was practically the head of the neighborhood watch without actually being the head of the neighborhood watch.
Right.
Because he was pretty well good with all the police officers there. The police officers were really nice. A little active, but nice.
Yeah.
Because we lived in a small suburb and a small town, and if a police officer pulled someone over, 4 showed up. Usually 4 to 5.
You know what that's like?
What?
Military base.
Yeah.
They have, on military bases, if you guys don't know, the police officers, because there aren't a lot of drug deals and a lot of stuff like that going on, they're bored. They have nothing really to do. So if you make one slight infraction of the traffics with traffic rules, you get pulled over.
Because they're bored.
Quick. Because they have nothing better to do. They have really nothing better to do. Which is a good thing, because a military base should be that way. It should be one of the most secure places in the world. Boink. He ran off. Ah, damn. I gotta mess with him a little bit.
Okay, that's me.
Okay, we can't help it.
True, but we've been going almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, we
already
have.
did the cereals.
Yeah, guys.
We already told a ton of stories.
We've done enough stories and stuff for
We'll
now.
be live streaming probably about an hour from now.
Maybe 2.
We gotta eat food.
We gotta eat food. We got a few
not-
other things we're working on. So
And not just cereal.
yeah, we actually need dinner.
Yeah.
So guys, thank you for joining with us today. And again,
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
exactly. Also hit that little bell if you want to get notices when we go live. See you guys later.
Bye!